It is time. Yo, small fry. Glad to see you here. So, back when this expansion came out, I did 3 stages. Then I kind of dropped off this for another game. Like with the main campaign. But we're gonna fix those mistakes. And what did I just press? I saw I pressed the stage, but I may have pressed something else. So, might as well do these again. Some of them have multiple weapons anyway. I haven't done these in a while, so good refresher. And yeah. Also, that loading screen was long, I'll tell you. Alright, so just like in the main campaign, I'm gonna be losing my defense and all that, so that's good. And I messed that up. Perfect. Alright, so I need to get it in the center of these two grates. What are they called? I don't know. Perfect. Just stay right there. Don't fall, 8 and 8. Almost called my character Agent 4, not gonna lie. Please go down, thank you. Oh man, that was great. Ooh, that's close. That's really close to falling, but I don't think it can fall. Now, I believe the first couple of stages are pretty simple, as you may expect, but these later stages, oh, I've seen that they can get quite the challenge. Okay, you get on the platform, and stay there. Now I get on board, and we don't fall off. Now where do we have to go? Oh, it was right in front of me. Come on, fan. Okay. Oh, I had to wait for it to go down a little bit. And now I missed my chance. So we try this again. Perfect. And we get... Oh, that's right. We don't get lives back. Good luck to me. Might need to get a little closer for this. Yeah, I didn't think this through properly. Okay, what I can do is try a bank shot off the one over there. The little guardrail. Perfect! I did just what I was supposed to do. Okay, I'm gonna restart from all the way from the way back. What am I saying? Yeah, basically I'm starting from square one. Because, yeah, I messed up way too soon. At the beginning of all this, so I think I can do a little bit better. At least I hope so. Oh, you're trying to get my 8 ball away from me. That was dumb. Alright, let's play this a little bit smarter. Still managed to lose 1 life so far. Then again, the second life I lost was just because of me going off the elevator, you could say. But yeah, this is what's gonna make this fun, the chaos of it all. I mean, the main campaign was challenging near the end, but I wouldn't say it was really all that challenging. Alright, watch out for your little green ink. Now then, let's not make the same mistake twice on this new life. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Let me scope this out. So if I go too far, we'll go off this platform. But I could try to bank it on here again, and then bank it all the way over here to down there. But that's gonna be tricky. Or I could somehow get lucky and do like a hole-in-one. That's not gonna happen. Good job, me. No, 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 no. I honestly don't remember, but I don't think I had too much difficulty with this when I did this in my own time. You know what? Let's use a checkpoint. Okay. Let's go. I decided to use more momentum. More momentum. Okay, that's to get back if I really had to, if I went over here for no reason at all. Alright, we're gonna play this safe. I'll try to. Slow down. Alright, there's the exit. Maybe not the exit, but where it's supposed to go. The goal. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, so whatever the heck's over here, probably gonna need. Is this an alternate path? I don't think so. Okay, I need to get. I might have to go on this elevator. Okay. Okay, so how do I get to the key now? Maybe I go back on the elevator. That might help. No, I think it's well, I wouldn't call this a let's play per se, but it's a let's play test where you do less when you play the video game for other people on camera and all that. Well, I guess this could be a Let's Play in a way. If you guys want to consider me a Let's Player, then go for it. And that just launches it. Now I need to time this. Okay, now that's the real exit. I have done it. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna do that. If I'm gonna make that noise all the time. Okay, I guess we'll keep going right. Might as well. The awkward streamer keeps being awkward. Okay, we still only have one option, but I believe this makes perfect sense for this stage. Since you're supposed to roll around at the speed of sound, so you got places to go, and you gotta follow your rainbow. Oh, I need to jump from platform to platform. Okay, I thought I had to wait for them to come to me, but no. What am I doing? Go up, 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 up. And now we gotta worry about whatever this nuisance is. I guess you could call these wolves. Yes, we'll call them wolves. Rollers. Haha. But what I was gonna say is it kind of like rollers, kind of not. Final checkpoint. I got this. Pretty simple. Just gotta time my jumps and watch out for these rollers, rollers. And nice, let's blow up. Okay, I think I'm gonna do that all the time. Alright, the third one that I've done in the past. This actually might be the one that you start off on. Considering that it gives you the generic weapon. Alright, let's do this. Then after this, it's gonna be completely, my first time doing these stages. Target acquired. Octolings are your friends, right? Maybe try talking to them. Destroy. Yeah, are they really gonna attack without Octalion? You might want to talk a bit louder. Okay, so this is just basic tech boy. I do vaguely remember doing this. I think I said that about the other two. More trouble, more trouble. I think I came up with a better voice for Captain Cutout because last time I just completely forgot how I made him sound. I think it was more higher pitch. Also, yes, clap road. That was annoying. Where am I going? Oh, this way? Okay. Alright, Amy, Arcarians, where are you? I'll just Arclings, that works too. He's got a jetpack. And I serve head. Into my ink. And I get you. Run, swim. Yeah, this is more or less the same as the main playthrough where I just shout random nonsense. Oh boy. I should probably use the bomb. That might help me. Right, go up in the air right away. Land. Yes, I can. Ooh, yeah. But now I got the high ground. Somehow I made it to the place. Somehow. And that's that. Also, I forgot to do the noise. But whatever. So yeah, we got announcements of 2 presentations from Nintendo upcoming. One for Pokemon Day, where they're gonna announce some Pokemon stuff that they do every year. And then one on Mario Day for the Mario movie. Or the day before Mario Day. Whatever your time zone is. So I'm looking forward to both of them. More so the Pokemon news. But that should all be fun and good. And oh, the ink sticks. Good to know. I'm just gonna keep calling them rollers, though. Most likely. Exquisitively done. No, that wasn't the voice either. Or was it? It's amazing what you can forget in like a week. Yeah, I need that key. Low jumps. Perfect. Jump. No. You were supposed to. You weren't supposed to do that. Do that 8 and 8. What the heck's wrong with you? Oh, we gotta time this properly. Oh, I see. You can do this and that in the third. Perfect. Go down once more. Glorious. Oh, we got an Octo Expansion friend. I'm not worried, I can just bounce. What am I aiming at? Fan? Okay. Now we bounce to victory. I thought watch out behind me? No, I don't. Final checkpoint. Ooh, boy. Man, nothing to worry about. Also, I should be looking at these, what are they? Erasers? I guess I could maybe save those for the end if I remember, but I probably won't. Beg your pardon, young sire. Might I have a look at those trinkets you got there? Forgive me if I caught you off guard. Hope I'm not too off-putting for a child. They call me El Padre. That's not my name, mind you, but it's the only one I recall now. Down here, we call these fringe slices of memory mem cakes. Alright, the mem cakes. I'm gonna completely forget that in 5 minutes. I spent an age or 2 here in the depths, hungry for them. They're my only ink left. Okay, I was trying to make this guy sound cool, but it's more so being Big the Cat. I wonder where Froggy is. Anyway, at least I still remember my own days as a test subject, though I washed out early. I pray that you'll be one to cut through the gloom and light the way if I can read. I pray that you might be the one to cut through the gloom and light the way to my dreams. Share your mem cakes with me and I'll pay the favor. Say farewell, young squire. Not sure how this El Padre's playing with a full deck doesn't seem like a bad chap though. Okay, this is his voice. Alright, so we got more company on the train. That's nice and always good. What's my attire case? My dreams. Oh, you talk too fast. So I imagine that this Octo Expansion is going to go by pretty quickly. Assuming that I can get through the hard stages and all that. But yeah, this is, from what I'm seeing, just like, you don't have to do everything to complete this reads Octo Octo Expansion. But I'm always gonna do that because that's how I am. Also, what the heck am I doing? Perfect. But yeah, like I'm saying, this should be pretty short. And what I was getting at is, I do have the, what's it gonna call it? Yes, the what's it gonna call it? Can you get that, Agent 8? Yes. The little survey I made for what I'm gonna play next. That is said and done, and that I'm going to release that after I'm done playing today, tonight. Well, it's gonna be night by the time I'm. Oh, I should be. Yeah, there's a time limit. Leap of faith. Oh, I guess I wasn't interested. Go, me, go! Checkpoint. Hit the drum. go way out of the way of this. There's something I'm missing. What am I missing? Oh, this was time. Okay, let's restart from scratch. So yeah, I'll probably drop it in the end of Twitch VOD. Probably in my Twitch channel description. In the YouTube description. On Twitter, but I don't think many people really care about my Twitter. All good. That's also all good. And my Discord server. And anywhere else I could sing. And that will be in effect till I'm done with this game. So you guys get time to vote. Game. Now that I know what I'm doing more better, I'm gonna have to get through this, hopefully. Alright, I gotta be quick now. Oh, it is up. Drums are still in fact, I just wasn't paying attention. Oh. Yeah, I really wasn't paying attention, I didn't notice that. Can I land? Oh, I take down you. At least. Oh, do I have to keep saying this? Yes, I do. Maybe not. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm on a time limit. Oh, we got company. What is the company? There you are. If I hit the drum? No, that's not doing anything. Oh, what am I doing wrong? Almost falling to my doom. That's what I'm doing wrong. Oh, I guess I had to take it down that way? Well, I made it through. Right. Alright. Don't know why it sounded like that. Well, I do know, but I make noises. Guys, you got a problem with that? You can write to me at no. Alright, so this is the first case of having multiple weapons. Recommended weapons have been given the Mobile Cold Silver Proof. The reward for passing each test differs based on the weapon you use. Good luck. I think I'm gonna try to do it with all of the weapons when they give me the option to. We'll see. If it gets too difficult, then I'm just gonna clear it with the one. But I'm up for the challenge. You can switch out the weapon you're using by activating your equipment with A. Oh, more 8-ball action. I'll take you down, first and foremost. Luckily, I don't have to do this 8 times, only 3 times if I so choose. Doesn't work, puts it even more. A battlefield with an 8-ball. Why are they commenting on the 8-ball now? I've done an 8-ball 6 before. Maybe this was supposedly supposed to be the first. Alright, so with this weapon, it makes it easy to lightly tap the 8-ball. Oh no. Yeah, that was doomed from the get-go. Let's get straight down the center. Perfect. Now, just gotta time it. I said we gotta time it. Gotta be quicker than that, Xenon. I tap it once more. Twice more. A bunch more. Come back down, please. We're gonna try from the checkpoint. Alright, so I got... Once it's down there, and it's... Okay, let me try to describe what I'm trying to do here. What I should be doing here. When it bounces on this, and it's down here, it just goes flying, right? So I think I gotta hit it before it bounces on here, when it's kind of rolling down again. Easier said than done, but let's do it. Timing is everything. Maybe this. No. Actually, that gives me a better idea. What if I keep getting closer and closer to the 8-ball, right? Oh, no, no, no. It's going, yes, it's going. Okay, this is a dumb idea. Oh, so I activated the easy mode. I'm not doing that. Okay, I could be stupid and try to launch it. Like I angle all the way down there, but let's not do that. Go down. Okay, just kind of had to mash it. You guys, go down, please. You're in the way. I'm scared, but we can do this, hopefully. Ooh, yeah, no. Not have that bounce again. I said let's not have that bounce. Just keep tapping it, and we should be good. Of course, this is taking a while, but it's the safest route, you see. Come on, risk it. And good. Again, to launch it real quick, because I think this will just give it to me to win. Pretty sure. Oh, you guys can go down, please and thank you. What is happening? Just gotta get straight ahead. Go, 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 8-Ball. You can do it. I believe in you. Good job, 8-Ball. Just get in the center. Come on, 8-Ball. Yeah. That was so much fun. Let's do it again. Oh, we unlocked a new pilot. You have now unlocked 3 lines. You can view. No, let's not do that voice. You now unlock 3 lines. You can view them in the Deep Sea Metro map. Stations marked with a multi-circle contain one of the 4 sayings. Seek them out. I'd like to offer you a reward for finding this new line. Please pay me a visit. I suppose if I have to, where do all you guys come from? Okay, you two can just chat. Because I gotta talk to this guy. As a reward for arriving on a new line, allow me to grant you some CQ points. Please accept this 500. What do you two have to say? You let me gander my full set to mem cakes. What? I thought you two were talking. I guess because they went in there. Okay, you're just talking about the mem cakes. Alright, that was easy mode, so I suppose this will be medium mode. Since the reward is a little bit higher. Or a lot bit higher. Alright, let's see. Ooh, that launched it a lot further. I'm up for the challenge. I don't know about y'all. am I saying? I'm the one playing, not y'all. Oh boy. Keep going. Okay, you can stay right there. Yeah, stay right there while I take care of these two. I said to stay right there. Didn't listen to me, 8 Ball. Now you must pay for your insolence. Up we go. Yeah, I think those, Octarians got rid of my path. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna move on ahead. But I don't have to deal with the same mistake I once did. Oh, they're not showing up quite yet. Gotta get the 8 Ball over, I see. Agent 8, what are you doing? Now we got it lined up, and we go for it. Now does you two. Yeah, so you show up as the 8 Ball gets closer. That makes sure I have an actual path. And now I can actually do this, hopefully. Hopefully. I really hope so. A little more. That scared me. I thought I was going to go flying off to the sunset. This part. Alright. That just launched it straight down. You guys leave my 8 Ball alone. It's my friend. It's my only friend in this life. Captain Cuttlefish and what are they called? Off the Hook. Yeah, Off the Hook and Cuttlefish aren't my friends. Ooh, this is gonna be tricky. Let me test something. Oh, bad idea. Go in the middle more. Alright, so how am I going to pull this off now? We'll take down YouTube first and foremost. I guess I can stand back because it will have less field of reach. If that makes sense. Yeah. Now I push it. Yeah, same for the guardrail. It might just be smart just to do this. To be completely honest, folks. Yeah, as long as there's no slopes, this is the simplest solution. I mean, I'm sure it can be done where I could use the, I could just do this, but not a good idea on that part. Turn the launcher, thank you. Alright, this is pretty easy. Just take out these guys. And don't be dumb about it, and you're good. Onward to victory. Or at least I hope so. Nah, we got victory. What am I saying? Hey, Copy Muse? Yeah, Copy Muse. What's up? Just playing the expansion pass here for me. And we got one more weapon for this stage. Oh, this is more so a, what's it called? I'm blanking on the name. Awesome. Yep, how far are you? Because I'm obviously at the beginning. I'm quite digging the challenge, per se. Quite different from the main campaign, I have to tell you. Yeah, this is more so, almost like a charger. Not quite. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, that's just mean. Oh, yeah, I've seen the secret boss. That's not easy from what I see. But best of luck trying that. I'm going to eventually do that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, but it's worth a shot. Probably going to be a stream all on its own. Just by the sheer fact that it's a challenge, per se. Also, you gotta get the 8-ball over before those enemies spawn. Get in the center. That's a good 8 and 8. Die, you Octarians. You're nothing like me. I fight for good, and you fight for evil. Which is not good. Because being good is good, and being bad, it's... Okay, this is just dumb. Let's get the 8-ball up here. Oh, does this have a charge to it? Yes, it does. Not a good idea. Good to know that this thing has a charge. Hit it 8 and 8. There you go. Actually, I should have expected this to have a charge, since this is a sniper-like weapon. Let's go full blast. Nice. Guess I gotta know when to go full blast and when to not. No, no, no. I'm not gonna deal with that. I need my platform. I thought I could make that. I knew the sponge was down, but I don't know. Well, I can see why this is the most challenging of the three of these weapons. There goes my defense, and there goes me. Playing this mod is not going well. Well, I'm not really playing too smart if I keep dying. Oh, that's very close to the edge. I don't like that. How am I gonna do this? Okay. I think I saved it. The 8-ball does suck, but it kind of has a fun, it's kind of a fun gimmick at the same time. If that makes any sense. I want to hit the 8-ball, but I might not have a choice. Risking it all. Oh, jeez. Okay, new plan. Not so much new plan, but when I take this, after this guy, the two that after him that will show up, I'm going to need a backtrack to make sure that that platform's not down. Actually, even better idea. I have to bring the 8-ball forward more. What? Whoa, whoa. Okay, now that I have a better plan of action, it should all be good, right? got my plan. I'm gonna do this now. Depo's over here for some reason. But it's fine. Wait, no, don't launch it like that. There we go. Take down you two real quick. And then the you two as well. Alright, now we got this. And with a little bit of patience, I was able to clear the first boss. I didn't speak too soon. I really said I spoke too soon. Well, I know I can do this now. Why do I keep doing that? Next attempt number whatever. Technically 2. Well, not again. Okay, that has a bit of a downward slope as when you get up real close, I guess. I can't even make it past the first part with this weapon. Goes to show you that that they're not playing around anymore. Oh boy, yeah, that's this up. What am I doing? Yeah, let it fall. Oh boy, this is scary. Like this, but holy moly! Checkpoint. Oh boy, now this part. Tap it, and then rest down. Be gone. Oh, I can be gone. Yeah, I'm gonna use the checkpoint. Alright, that worked. When I was trying to do that the very first time I tried that stage, it didn't want to work, but now it did. Okay. Alright. Just play it safe and build it by the weapon itself, I guess, because I'm not really using my hands since my hands are on the weapon itself. Slow and steady wins the race. Alright, let's get it into the launch pad. And now it should be a walking path. Awesome. I'm on 8-ball. There we go. Launch you and so close to being a hole-in-one. So very close. Well, that's that stage 100% done. You two are talking, but if I talk to one of you, you just talk to me. I want you two to have a conversation, y'all. Alright, so I suppose I can finish up this yellow line before I move on to either the green or the blue. Okay, the vein make it to the goal. Oh, I have to carry to the goal, but I also have to... Wait, why does it make me select a weapon if... Well, I guess I'm gonna find out. Alright, this is real turf war. Well, a real Rainmaker war. Haha. Come on, bust it open. There we go. Alright, I assume this is gonna be easier than an actual online match for this. And again, I've never actually played a Rainmaker online, so you wouldn't really know. Oh boy, this Rainmaker is quite slippery if I do say so myself. There's a wall. No, I gotta make it past that splash wall, or whatever you squid kids call it. Ink. Wall of ink. There we go. Yeah, so I just went for it. Oh, the Rainmaker is still down there? Oh, let's hurry. Oh, go, go, go. Oh, no. I'm set. Of course it did. And I can't squid jump back. What? Don't worry, I still got this, hopefully. Hopefully. Rainmaker ahoy. Luckily, it gives me as many tries as need be. Try to book it. Go, go, go! No! Go! You should... was gonna say use your defense, but I didn't really quite have defense. How do you get splatted? Come on, swim. Swim! That's disappearing, no! Oh boy. Less than 2 minutes as well. Good news is I still have some ink on the ground. So when I reach that area, that's when I have the most problems. Is it... Oh yeah, I need to get it from over here. Yeah, it's gonna come back in a second now, I assume. Can I get over here? Yes, I can, so this might be an easier path? Question mark? Oh, that's blocked off. You go down. I guess I gotta use the checkpoint. Just costs about the same. I'm pretty sure. Alright, I need to get used to this map layout. I think that's my biggest gripe. Not my biggest gripe, my biggest downfall. That's it. Mode activated. Well, that's how you do it. Alright, so as long as I stay to that path, I should be good with the other two weapons. There are new entries in the chat log, so I sent them along. Check them out sometime. Alright, that's all the mem cakes for A. Wait, let me make sure I understand you right. You can play the whole series. That's special. That's something else. I always wanted to see a full set. Well, now's your chance, buddy. Well, the full set tells an interesting story, doesn't it? One good turn deserves another. Try this on for size when you reach the promised land. Awesome, we got some new shades. Keep chanting these tests, you young squire. I'll leave you your guess wasn't the other squid. And sell me any more mem cakes you find. It's never bother. I saw you. I'm pretty sure you can't actually use the glasses till you've beaten the main Octo campaign. Octo Expansion campaign. Back to this. Good old trusty roller. One of my favorites. Skip this. Oh wait, no, I want to get up there. There we go. The Octarians, they'll never see it coming. My enemies. It's so weird because you're in Octo lane, they're in Octo lane. Yeah, they're technically Octarians, but they're Octo. So up we go and done. Well, I found the easiest path. And one more try for this. Not. One more, let's do. One more weapon. There we go. Actually, why did they give you 3 weapons for this? I asked myself that at the beginning, but it's basically just doing the stage 3 time, considering all things considered. Because yeah, I guess if you lose the Rainmaker, you do have to go through the stage with that said weapon, but still, it's not too much of a difference. Just keep doing this. Get down this wall. Oh, I think I'm going slightly off my path. Yeah. Bad idea, but you got this maybe? No. Yes. No. Oh, it's right at the end too. Can I swim there quick enough? Not was this happening. Rainmaker and test pass. Such a catchy tune. Okay, so from what I remember when watching the Let's Play Untitled Convoy do this, these squares are how you actually beat this campaign. You have to try to get all these squares. I believe all these have a boss to them or something. Also, shout out to Chuck Conroy. Alright, we got these kind of dualies. And a lot of life. So this time jumps, I suppose, but right now, probably gonna get more trickier. What's that? Okay, I got that. Yeah, just focus on these balloons. Thank you. Down from veil to veil. Oh, it's still after me. Try this again. That was quite fun. Yeah, hit the balloon, please. Oh, I see. Must have just reached the checkpoint. Hit that checkpoint right as I died, because I did not remember that part. Oh, that's dirty. The balloon. Nice, nice. Nice. Dun 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 dun. And another new line. Now 4 lines. View a reward. Okay. Maybe that's just to get to unlock a new line. I don't know. More cucumber points. Well, now I have some more options. I could either tackle the purple, the blue, or the green. The blue seems to be the longest, followed by the green. You know what? Purple seems to be the shortest of the bunch. Yeah, we're going through this pretty quickly, I must say. Get back here, guys. Oh, got time to jump. Oh, this is not going quite so good. Quite so good, yes. If this was the main campaign, there would totally be a something scroll or something all the way down there. Wow, I can't get this timing. I'm just throwing away lives left and right. Here's what I do, right? I stand over here. Perfect. Not perfect. Alright, it's 1,000 to retry. Actually, I think it would have been cheaper just to retry. Whoops. Oh well. Gotta make some leap of faith. Also gotta be looking in the right direction. Got it. That raises that up. Alright. Since that's teaching me that right now, I'm sure it's gonna be a heck of a problem later. Hit my vehicle. Nice red. Oh, and says me, says Pearl. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Alright, so the sniper got me from there, right? So maybe I should just be ducking, but... yeah. Until I feel safe, at the very least. Oh boy. Yeah, and the closer I get, the more challenging it's going to be. Somehow it got me, and I was kind of close near a wall. Okay, so maybe the strategy here is not to try to kill them all, but to just hop from platform to platform and take out the sniper as soon as possible. I definitely want to hop on that ride. So when one of these snipers comes around, okay, it's this one. Alright, I need to get close to the snipers. I'll try to take them out. also stand on those platforms, but that could also be risky at the same time. I was trying something. Alright, continue. Okay, no more playing dumb. Let's try to play smart. No. Come on. You gotta be quick to go back in the ink. Nope. Ooh, getting close. The one that causes free. It's that one right there, okay. Alright, wait for it to line up with that vehicle and then jump to the center. Take out you. Anytime you want to line up vehicles. And that wasn't even a power attack like this is. I gotta play Flappy Bird. Oh, so that's gonna happen. But if I keep spraying ink, yeah, I'll get higher up, but I'll also lose ink quicker. Concentrate. Somehow I did that. Despite this being even more of a challenge, I'm quite enjoying this. 5 lines. Hey, even more rewards to go around. Alright, let's try the ink press now. Did I say the ink press? I meant the octopus. It's actually fitting now that I'm actually using an Octarian and using the octopus. Oh boy, this part. Yeah, now it's time to go through all my lefts again. Too soon. Usually it's too late. It's interesting how they show you that gimmick right now when you don't use it till the final part. Yeah, right. This fun part. Might be easier with just weapon. Just gotta get back in my ink ASAP. Oh, no defense. You had the defense. Yeah, I want my defense card, please and thank you. Oh snap. Go, go, go. Oh, I panicked. Okay, so maybe I shouldn't worry about that extra defense. It's gonna be not quite till the very end. Why did I do that? Oh, I kinda have to. It would cost more to not use that checkpoint. Jump. Put you down. Is it cut? Now I just gotta worry about the snipers. closer you get to the center, the easier it is. Come on, car, catch up. Alright, the strategy last time was to stay low, it seems, so try that again. Stay low until you absolutely have to go up. Go, go, go. Slow ink, no. That's the problem with the ink brush. It will use more ink quicker. Have that bomb, but that depletes ink even faster. Problem 2 is the enemies near the end. No. What? Go. So worried about the enemy, it wasn't paying much attention to those yes, that they call him. Try not to worry too much about the enemy, Xenon. And of course I did the same mistake again. I really need to do it more slowly, but also need to watch out. I say more slowly than I'm going wicked fast. Okay, seriously, how am I supposed to do that? Am I supposed to get past that ink wall, and then stay in my ink for a really long time, then just spam this? Maybe. Alright, ignore you for the longest time. And... Alright, I gotta ignore that guy. But, at the same time, gotta wait. Can't wait too long. That's what I gotta do. Past you and go, go, go. Nice, that's how I had to do it. Phew, this game's really making me use my brain. Not that I had one in the first place, but you know. Alright, just a blaster. I'm not really getting as much of a net gain here. Oh, and this is slower too. That's gonna be a problem. Get the ink there. Oh, and there's no sub-weapon either. But the good news is it doesn't do a good amount of damage if you can hit the enemy dead on. Of course, I don't have an aim apparently. Yeah. I don't know about this weapon, folks. Might have to use those pillars for my worst case scenario. Since there is a delay when aiming this weapon. I'm gonna die. Yeah. Good way to fire when the platform was near. Oh. How about we don't do that again? This is gonna drain all my cucumber points. Just gotta wait till it targets directly on the enemy, I suppose. Dang, there's a car going up the street. Really using its motor. that was a direct hit. Yeah, not when that guy's facing me. Go! No! Again! I'm not close enough. Yeah, this might help. Ouch. I'm gonna have to hit them twice, ain't I? And not fall off at the same time. I think because that guy had a balloon, he was able to be taken out easily. At least that's my theory. No, the theory was incorrect. Get on the car. Oh boy. No, no, no. Get up. Fortunately, they ain't my ride. If I ain't your face, haha. Wait for it. Nice, nice. Now just get on the car and then descend the platform. Alright, I can do this. Go. Go. Okay, this is very sketchy with this weapon. Ooh, yeah, because it gives you a lot of airtime, but you gotta be careful because of that. Why am I doing that? Go, go, go! That was a poor decision, and it costed me. Yeah, I should ignore the guy, but I thought, hey, I should attack this guy, which was a bad idea. Luckily, it's not using too much ink every time I do a little blast. With a blaster. Get it? This almost sounds like an actual lyrics, like more, or something like that. And then and then it screams, la la la. I don't know. Go, go, go! Well, I really need to get on it as soon as possible, it looks like. Totally different from the octopus. Somehow I made it through that. Go, ignore them. Refill. Quickly now. And we made it to our goal. Yeah, you better give me 2,300 for that. Yeah, judging by that, I think this purple line's gonna be a pain, but I'm gonna do it. Well, at least this one only has 2 weapons. Goo Tuber and Bamboozler. Well, at least it only costs 500. This Nintendo Switch dead ahead, ha ha ha. Alright, this is a charger. Oh, I need to hit that button. Might take me a few attempts though. Yeah, definitely gonna take me a few attempts. Luckily it's not timed. And luckily this side's not deaf. Unless you get very close. Aux cables. Shout out to the people who are old enough to know what aux cables are. Well, I guess if you do your research online about the past component cables and all that, you would know. Like, obviously, there's a DVD player that's somewhat still active, and a Blu-ray player in 4K. Yeah, you can look all those up on Wikipedia, and then you would probably see VCRs right near it and all that. And yeah, so it's not too hard to know about the past, versus the internet being what it is. Thought I'd make a trail. Maybe I should charge it up fully, and then I don't really have time to charge it up fully. That's the problem. I do get a second on top of this. The latest charging model allows you to store a charge while it's immersed in ink. Hold on. Aha. What happened to my charge? Did it disappear? completely off. Go. Slowly but surely. Messed that up somehow. Nice, nice. Maybe this stage won't be enemy after all. Jeez, sniper. Oh, I was supposed to hold the charge. Oops. It would help if I actually follow my own advice. Okay, I don't have to hold the charge quite yet. I'm still gonna have to on the sync rail. So... Alright, it gave me a safety net, but I'm sure that won't be the case next time. What am I doing? Yeah, just take the 500. Man, I'm really bad at holding charge. Let me tell you. I doubt they'll let me, but... Okay, seriously, what's happening to my charge? Am I just that bad at releasing it? Or does it just go away after a while? Maybe the case where it goes away after a while. Okay, here's an idea. Charge up, go on the ink, right at the ink rail, and then bang. What the heck? Okay, so I wasn't quite jumping what I should have. Alright. Try this again. Oh, go down, go down. Go up. Nice. Weapon's hard to master, but yeah. I'm sure once you can master it, it's golden. Oh boy, final test of trial and error. No, I got this. No need to worry, folks. Nice. Pearl totally got down video. Yeah, that probably wasn't pretty sight to get on camera, but good job, Pearl. Alright, so just the bamboozler. Let's see how I do with that now. Probably has a similar gimmick. Where you can charge in the ink. Oh, but it seems to be faster, so maybe not. Let me see something. Alright, this is quick to charge, so just have to be quick to aim, I guess. I might like this better. We'll have to see. Get more ink on this wall. There we go. Some defense back. Alright, this is gonna be tricky now, possibly. Alright, so we gotta wait for it to be at a full charge, I assume. Nice. Wall. Gotta be quick. Alright, but that guy's not. I think that guy's not looking. Nice. I actually find this a bit more easier. Of course, now it's throwing me off into the abyss, so. Leaps of faith now. I got this. Nice, didn't even lose life. Well, I lost a life, but didn't lose all my lives. Gotta back up those CQ kind of points. What do you have on your head? Alright, you got some friends on your head, it looks like. Looking hard, Agent 8. Why not chill for a bit? It's dark down here in Octo Underground. Sometimes I cry when there's no one around. I mean, you can talk to Padro here. Okay, this is completely done. I mean, I guess keep going down to purple. Oh boy, more 8-ball. We'll start off with the class blaster and work our way. Alright, my family, we need to go on, we're done. Oh, 8-ball, where are you? cool, I got the defense, but the enemies are gone. Yes, it's these guys. So I'm gonna assume that this is not an actual 8-ball stage. It's just find the 8-ball key and then, yeah. At least I assume anyway. Maybe you do have to come back here with the 8-ball, like retrace the steps. Since there's another checkpoint for later, it looks like. Alright, we got the sniper I'm going to have to deal with in a little bit once this platform comes back. Oh, so an enemy I didn't take out. Stay right here and we're good. Nice. But gotta wait for the platform to go back around. But I walked over here, game. I wanted this checkpoint. Bomb launcher activate with I launchers. Yeah. But what if I don't want to? Fine. Alright, it's giving me an infinite supply, probably for a reason. Or maybe not. It's inside the vault. Key, where's the key? Gotta find the key. Good question. Where the heck is the key? Oh, hello. Okay, let's go back up the wall. Right, you again? Oh, I guess I have to keep spinning you. Maybe. Aha, yeah. Cover as much as this as possible, because I'm gonna fall more. Oh, wait, I can just. Whoa. Oh boy. Those guys are gone. But the real problem is when I get to the rotating part. Get more of those bombs, because I'm going to want to ink as much as possible. Squidding possible. Alright, it's trying to say humanity possible, but in a squid way, but that didn't work. Yeah, let me try something. probably gonna stop me on my head. What? Okay, now I can go over here and make my own little path. Slowly but surely. Come on. There we go. I was gonna say, did all the ink disappear? Oh boy, get some ink. Oh, you have a shield, don't you? Too bad. Alright, let's go free that 8-ball, because I'm sure it's scared and lonely and all that. Alright, where's the... Oh, it's over there. I need to move this again. Alright, retrace our steps. This is a long one, actually. Come on. Alright, I'm gonna need to get into these launchers. Excuse me, 8-ball. Let me make a little path for you. There we go. And one more time. And watch it go. Now, I need to get myself back over there. Alright, here's a special just in case, I guess. Yeah, you stay over there. Wait for me. Nice, nice. That rotating platform's gonna be a pain. Alright, final checkpoint. Let's take out you guys, if I can. I was gonna say, so I just go for it, but there are these little blocks. Here, let's get you closer. Try it now. Should I try my special? Alright, let's try it. Alright, that worked. And there's a goal down there. I'm gonna be very careful. slow and steady wins a race, like I keep saying. Just tap it. Oh boy. Okay, the bumpers are here, but I'm so scared. And go. Well, that's done. I think you gotta do it 2 or 3 more, 1 or 2 more times. What is it? 2 more times. Excuse me. Oh boy, and this is long seats too. So, fun fact, it snowed around here last night and this morning. The snow sticked, but what am I trying to say? Hold on, let me deal with these kind folks. But no, it snowed only barely an inch, which is kind of disappointing. Well, it is disappointing. I'm saying it has barely snowed so far this year. At least it's more snow by now. Also, I should totally be spamming this instead of just going like this. Wait for my defense. Well, now that I know the correct way to do this, let's try to get there faster than before. Bigger, faster, and stronger too. Oh boy. Somehow I made it on that platform. I thought I wasn't gonna make it. Alright, hit the button. Oh wait, you gotta hit it again. But yeah, what I have complained about the snow, or lack of snow, a bit, in another stream, right? And the main reason, usually I'd be happy that there's, like, no snow. Because I have to shovel and all that when it snows. Also, what am I doing? It's the easiest solution. But no, since I got a new vehicle late last year, I've been wanting to see how it does in the snow, and I really haven't got a chance to because of the lack of snow. Yeah, just do this. There we go. So yeah, that's my dilemma, my first world problem, if you may. Wait, I'm a dummy. I used up my espresso when I'm trying to save it for that one part. There you go. Just do that. That's gonna make things a lot quicker. And go, go, go. Oh, what am I doing? Play it safe. Or not. I'm gonna retrace my steps. Okay, what I think I'm gonna do, right, is I'm gonna get the special, ink this, right? Then go back, get the special one more time, and then use the special on those enemies. Honestly, I can just do this. There we go. And then just go around as well. Since there's already a path here, I don't know why I'm making stuff so difficult for myself. Actually, risking it, but I can do this. There we go. There, piece of cake. When I actually use a brain of mine. Even though I said that I didn't have a brain, truthfully I do. I just don't use it all the time. Get more of this, and then we can free that 8-ball. Actually, I should have freed the 8-ball first, since I need to go back there anyway. Hello, 8-ball friend. Hit you. Alright, 8-ball, you're gonna need to go to the launcher. Well, luckily these are here. It takes it right back here. Nice, nice. Line it up and go, go, go. Yeah, I'm gonna wait this time. Since I need to board the platform as the 8-ball anyway. Do-do-do. Trying to be a bit more calm during these streams. Since yeah, some people might find it funny. Since I had this discussion before, but honestly, I think I'm more approachable when I'm commenting like this. And not... And one of my problems is, I feel that I need to constantly talk, and I don't really need to. But obviously you need to talk at some points, but sometimes I just need to calm down and not talk, because I realize that I'm mainly just saying the same things over and over again. Like, splash this enemy, splash that enemy. When I really don't need to be saying that all the time. Alright, wait for the right moment. Oh, actually, let's get this a little closer like that. And now we just push it to the end. So I realized the guardrails last time would take care of not making that fall, but I want to be safe inside. Now we're cooking. But yeah, at the most, with this current, with the snow that fell late last night till early this morning, most I'm going to have to do is brush off my car, but that's only take like 5 minutes. Well, depending on how long this final attempt takes, this might be the last for today. I don't know, this does take a... But this level right here does take a little bit of time just to get through. But the octopus does seem to be having its use so far. Dang, I was hoping I'd get through that without wasting my defense. Watch out for you, because you're deadly. Oh boy, let's try that again in a second. When it goes back around. Aim higher and... Yeah, I might have to jump on that platform, then try to take that sniper down. Truth be told. Here's what we're gonna do, right? These burst bombs are really useful, I might say. I might say, one might say, doesn't really matter what the saying is. Okay, let's get more. Do this. Get up. Please, thank you. And then burst bomb once more. Well, at least I'm doing a lot better my third time through. getting to this a lot faster, Batsy. I land. Live and land, they say. Haha. Because if you beg or if you borrow, you may never find your way. Oh, the 8-ball fell. Of course, of course. Alright, 8-ball. Into your launcher. There you go. Wait, what? No, go in the launcher. There you go. Oh, I need to rotate this, don't I? Okay, where's the 8-ball? 8-ball. Oh, now it's up there. Seriously, where's the 8-ball? Did it go back over there for some strange reason? Yeah, let's check around here all the way around. Up and down, all around. Oh, I got my special back, but that doesn't tell me where the 8-ball is. No, it couldn't have gone over here because the rotating platform would have knocked it down. Did I somehow glitch the stage? Right, it's not back over here. Oh, wow, it's right there. So let's rotate the platform once more. Perfect. Actually, no, that would just bump the ball where it is. Okay, it's right there. Rotate it one more time. Okay, now we're good to go. Get in your launcher, 8-ball. Alright, now we rotate this. Once more. Or twice more. Yeah, twice more. Now we can go take it to the main launcher, and voila! You see, guys, it all worked out. Get on the platform. Nice, nice. Get you off the platform in a second. A lot of green ink here. Yeah, that sniper was a pain. Gotta be careful. Get this lined up for the final time, hopefully. Shouldn't fail. Keywords shouldn't. Okay, let's wait for a good time where these boxes are not in the way. And done. Just like that, folks. We did it! Well, now we did it, but we did it! that's this stage 100% done. I wonder, does the Splatoon community have a term for 100%ing Octo Canyon? Because the main story of this game, it was like 1,000%. But what is it? I don't know if they refer to completing Octo Canyon as 1,000%. Though, guess that's something I could look up. Well, let's go to the Iceman station. Luckily, I only have to do this stage once, but I'm sure it's gonna be a heck of a time. Actually, I did have fun with the last stage that included this, so yeah. Also, cool, little Game Boy. Or Game Boy Color. One of the two. Never actually owned a Game Boy or a Game Boy Color, so I don't know. Hello, Gary. Welcome to the chat. Oh, hold on. No. Alright, that was my mistake. Trying to read your message, Gary. Then I'm not paying attention to the game. Hold on. Corrupted Octarians are faster, tougher than normal Octarians. The ink, shot speed, Octo, everything. Maybe. I haven't really noticed myself, to be honest, but I can believe it. Also, I completely lost track of where I'm going. Okay, I have to go up, looks like. Oh, I have to go around. I see. But didn't quite make it. Yeah, let's retry that. I'll take the L. Alright, let's jump a lot, I guess. There we go. Alright, so basically this is pressing B a whole bunch. Alright, thanks, Gary. I figured it out. And let's go. Get down these boxes. And jump. Jump. There we go. Go down. One and two. Alright, gotta break these boxes. Now we go down. I will say this is a bit of a challenge from the last inkjet challenge that they had me do. And made it. Final checkpoint. Let's go. Ooh. Let's go straight down. Avoid that sniper. Oh wait, I need to do it this way, if I recall. Oh, hold on. There we go. The pain to get was the inkjet. You have now unlocked 6 lines. You can view them in Deep Sea Metro. Alright, half of the pebble is done. Let's go get a reward. Nice, nice. And let's see how far I can get with the pebble before the end of the stream. Did I just do that? Buster Station. Alright, left to right. Ooh, only 1 life though. Don't fall. My advice for this is simply charge. Make sure you don't shoot any of the fail balloons. Oh boy. I'm gonna have fun with this one. At least with this weapon I get to choose in. So that is helpful. It's just the timing that scares me. And I guess these balloons as well. Low ink. Yeah, let's recharge. Running out of time though. Don't think I have to get them all, but oh no. Yeah, I don't have to get them all, so I think the strategy is to try to get a cluster of them if I can get more done quickly. Let's go. A little too quick on the take there. These two. Try hit groups. Whole bunch down here. Oh, that was sketchy. Okay, close over here. No, that, never mind. I want to go over here to get those. Now I'm too far away, never mind. No. I did better my first attempt. At least it's only 500, but it is a pain. Alright, best bet to stay in the middle. Some ink. boy. Doesn't help that I'm missing. These two. Oh, these few. Let's go over here. So, there's this little platform I'm on. I think it might move ever slightly left and right as I go about doing this. Let me take a look from this angle. Can't really tell, but it looks like it's towards the end. Get ink. But I do need to move around. Ouch. Maybe not ouch, but that was close. Alright, I'm literally shaking. Oh, jeez. Alright, calm down, Xenon. Just need to get 20. I know there's a time limit, but you can do this. Get ink. Halfway there. Go over here. You. Try to play it safe. One left. Nice. Oh boy. That really works on your nerves. New chat log entries. Wait, no, I want to go back here. And then, yeah, I'll do it with the other two. Or at least try to. Then, I don't know, do I want to view it? I might wait on the chat log until possibly the beginning of the next stream. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, same routine. But I don't think it will zoom in, no. It's not zooming in, but in a way it makes it a little easier. Not a lot, but a little. That's tricky. Alright, deep breath, Xenon. Deep breath. Great. That takes up a lot of time too. I mean, charging it up. I don't know. Let's see, maybe one more attempt, maybe. In some ways this is easier, some ways this is harder. I guess if I can lock onto it, the symbol will tell me. Gotta keep that in mind. Oh boy. Get ink. Get these guys. Maybe not. Hell no. Yeah, I really think the stage moves as you go along. Somehow harder to get goes by. Let me see. No. Maybe it's just that some just can't get. Maybe I just can't get closer. I don't know. Awesome. All I had to do was look to where it's if I see it that was the scope was locked onto a target, then I knew I was able to get the block. That's what I had to learn, and luckily I learned it. Alright, let's see if I can get this last one real quick. Jet Squelcher, I believe is gonna be the hardest. So let's see. Yeah. Oh. You don't charge it up, but it's not accurate. Oh, those ones. Oh boy, I see the problem with this one. I'd save this for next time or another time. Try this one more time, perhaps. What am I doing? Here I am for not following my own advice of not looking at the target. Alright, guys. You know what? I'm gonna look at the mem cakes I haven't looked at. At last we meet my so-called foe, but it is our fate to spray this hate. Perhaps we'll learn in depths below. The rolling column splatters all. A spray shot shakes the trees awake. The summer turns, here comes the fall. And the last one of the yell, you gaze seaward. Where's azure hope? Between each blink, you calmly think, as when you use a splatter scope. Now nights grow long, summer abates. The tides recade, a squid the tides recade as a squid stampede. With fireworks we celebrate. And I guess I can do these purple real quick. Squids often wear this as they strike with bomb and brush. It's quite a rush. Wish I could know what that was like. Aww. I'm slowly losing my voice here. Your tutor is righteous, as you say. Is your science as defiant? Prove that your battle of rhymes can slay. Sorry guys, I'm losing my voice here. Let's go back to Madsen and Gobless. And we'll end it there. Was one of our famous Judd quotes. Oh boy, Pearl Marina. Oh wait, never mind. I saw Pearl Marina were going to interrupt me. Meow, the ball is supposed to wrap and put you in a ball that perfects you from enemy ink. Hold ZR to charge up power and explode, dealing damage to opponents in the area. If you take too much damage before exploding, the ball will be destroyed. So be smart about it. Use it as a cost to the person that your teammates can capitalize on. Alright guys, that'll do it. I'm losing my voice over here. But it's been fun. Oh, hold on. I guess.
Hey, Scotty.
Raid man.
Okay, I need to fix that, cause that is the raid that I put for when someone raids, but not for one thing, no one raided, and two, I don't know what that was doing on my ending screen, cause I made a special button just for the raid. Yeah, now I'm getting off topic, but yeah, that wasn't supposed to happen. Thanks you all for watching. I'll fix that by the time of next stream. And yeah, have a good one, y'all.